had a completely different video planned for today, but I just noticed that Demon Slayer dropped their trailers for both their new movie coming out next year and the next Hinokami Chronicles game, Hinokami Chronicles 2. So I am a day late, but I did also just binge the last season of Demon Slayer last night, so I thought it'd still be a valid time to react to and analyze the trailers a bit. Demon Slayer Infinity Castle, the new movie, comes out next year. I heard a lot of hype around this arc, and ooh, bro, Muzan was brilliant in that final episode of the last season. The human will, okay. Kind of just showing us what happened in that last episode. Yeah. I heard they're gonna have to do a lot of balancing with this arc and putting it into a movie. Hopefully it's a long movie though. I would not mind a long one. I do feel like Demon Slayer finesses a lot with, you know, their money making practices. But that's a different conversation. Okay, they're literally just showing us what happened in the last episode. Kind of upsetting me a little bit. I want to see some new content. But yeah, I did just watch this last night. I will talk a little bit about the latest season of Demon Slayer after this, because I know it's a little controversial. But okay, now we get started. We finally enter the castle. They have been hyping up this castle, I think, since Mugen Train, right? Or teasing at it, at least. So yeah, apparently this is going to be straight comp, like straight fights, battles, like every corner, every turn. Only in theaters, cap. 2025. Is that it? That was the trailer? Oh nah. Oh nah. That was the weakest trailer I ever seen, bro. What the hell was that? Okay, buddy. I might just start with Hinokami Chronicles instead. I might change the order of this. What the hell was that? Okay. Okay, buddy. They literally showed us nothing new? What do you mean? Damn, I'm mad disappointed. All we got was this one shot. I don't really even have much to say about that. I mean, yeah, as some of you know, with the latest season of Demon Slayer, I know a lot of people did not really appreciate the last season. It was very calm. It was very lazy, I would even say. It didn't have too much excitement. Nothing crazy. It was very short, very simple. A lot of the animation was simple. They didn't really show too much. When they did show fights, it was very quick. You know, nothing crazy. But also, I think that arc in itself is nothing of too much importance, but you can tell they held back a little bit with the animators and, you know, how much they wanted to do with the last season. Me personally, I really enjoyed it still, because I'm coming off of binging all of Bleach, and that was a lot, especially after getting to the 1,000-Year Blood War. So I did appreciate a nice calm tone with some strong storytelling. So I did appreciate the latest season of Demon Slayer, even though I'm not even the biggest fan of Demon Slayer. I think they did a good job with what they needed to do, and the teaser at the end, ending off with a bang with the lead into the Infinity Castle arc, I thought it was pretty well done. But this trailer gave us nothing, so there isn't really much to talk about. But I am still excited for that movie. Obviously, I'll be seeing it live in theaters. Maybe I'll talk about my reaction to the movie in a future video. But yeah, not really much to say. They didn't show us anything. Now we have something hopefully actually exciting. Demon Slayer Hinokami Chronicles 2. I actually am excited for this game. I know a lot of people are not, probably. You know, we did have our first go around with the first game. It was very lacking. Very bare bones. Okay, the Hashira are here. Nice. Okay, I assume this goes up to the... I think it does go up to the Hashira training arc, the arc that I just binged. Okay, so it's obviously gonna have every Hashira present in the game, which is gonna be really cool. Tokito. Nice. There's gonna be a lot more characters to go off of. Hopefully we get a lot more stages. It looks more polished. I do know that this is also on PlayStation 4 and Nintendo Switch, so I sadly am not expecting the Stone Hashira. Woo! I'm not expecting it to be too crazy graphically, sadly. But as long as they just polish up everything that the first game had, that's really all I ever wanted. I did kind of expect that the second game was going to be the good one, which happens a lot with anime games, like almost every single time. But yeah, so this is literally just the Hashira training art. I literally just binged all of this yesterday, so seeing this animated in the game is fun. Ooh, combo ultimate? Hold on. Hinokami Chronicles 2. Okay. Nice. Coming 2025. Yeah, as you can see, this is present on Nintendo Switch. So to talk briefly about this, we have a current very large issue in the world of gaming today. A lot of games that are made for current gen are still compatible with last gen, and I hear Arlo talk about this a lot. I think it's just an issue of it just isn't that difficult for them to scale current gen games down back to the last gen PlayStation 4, Xbox. I don't even know what the last Xbox was, and Nintendo Switch. It's getting easier because the new current gen games aren't really taking full advantage of the hardware, and if they are, I think we've reached kind of like a plateau in which even when you make a current gen game, it's not that much higher, it's not that much crazier to make those games as it is to make the last gen games. And so we're kind of reaching this sucky era where they're still making games that are compatible with last gen, and it holds the current gen games back. We don't really even have that many current gen games. So as you guys can see here, I think one of the biggest takeaways clearly is obviously the fact that this game graphically does not look that great. I would say, I would even go as far to say it does not look that great. I think it looks exactly like the last game, and it doesn't really add anything new. I don't see any new like shading. I don't see any new textures, any new like shadows, nothing. I almost see nothing. I don't think that they really try to upscale the graphics with this at all, and that's obviously because they wanted to keep it compatible with consoles like the Switch, and that's gonna hold it back a lot, which does suck. But honestly, my main goal with this game is just for them to polish everything that the first game had mechanically. I think Demon Slayer Hinokami Chronicles 1 is a very underrated anime game. I thought it was actually very well crafted, like at least like combat wise, like it's competent. It's competent. It plays better than Sparking Zero in my opinion. If they just polish that and make it a very playable game, a very fun to play game, I think that will be more important than having like the prettiest new gen graphics to look at, because the game still looks good. I'm not saying it looks bad at all. Obviously it looks good. It looks like the anime. So yeah, that's just what I'm hoping for. You know, I need a longer story mode. I need a more robust gameplay. I need more things to do in game. I think the first one was so bare bones that it just was not worth $60 in the slightest. Maybe it was like a $40 worth game, I would say. And so if this game is also going to be running for $70, which it probably will, this has got to be a very complete experience with a complete story mode, more game modes even. The online has to have way more maps, way more characters, obviously we have confirmed, but everything just has to feel like a more complete experience, I think is what would take this to a respectable point. But I am personally excited for this game. I think it looks pretty good. I do also want to show you guys a scan that we got. So this is the scan that we got a while ago. I actually didn't know that this came out a couple days ago, so we had the game confirmed for a couple of days now. But yeah, there's basically just a quick simple scan showing us some more stuff. We got some more of the Hashira here. I am excited to have all the Hashira. It looks like this is like some art at the bottom. I'm not sure. Obviously this is going to have like the typical regular version, deluxe version, ultimate edition. This game has got to really deliver for it to be something that people are not going to complain about, because a lot of people I think had a problem with Demon Slayer Hinokami Chronicles 1, and deservingly so. But okay, it does look like we have Team Ultimates confirmed with Nezuko and Tanjiro. That is going to be exciting. I wonder what type of combinations we could get. If we could get like all the Hashira, you know, having at least one Team Ultimate, that would be sick. I can see mixed feedback. I think some people are excited, some people are not. I think they didn't really show enough to get, you know, some crazy excitement but you know, just having the reveals both on the same day I think was pretty smart and pretty exciting. I do know that the movie is going to be good. I have no, even though they didn't want to show us anything, I don't really feel too nervous about that. From what I've heard about that arc, that movie is going to bang, and it's probably going to be very exciting, very action packed. So let me know in the comments below, how excited are you guys for the movie that's coming out? And for Hinokami Chronicles 2, just answer me this: which Hashira will you be maining in Demon Slayer Hinokami Chronicles 2? Are you guys buying Hinokami Chronicles 2? Or are you guys done with anime games? I know that a lot of people actually are feeling the fatigue to the max after Sparking Zero. A lot of my personal friends even have been saying that they're done with anime games because of how ridiculous the meta is in Sparking Zero. And so that's just kind of ruined it for them. So I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that are kind of saying the same thing. Maybe it's not talked about too much, but I think anime games has got to lock in, bro. They can't keep getting us excited with some of our most favorite properties and IPs like Demon Slayer, Dragon Ball, Naruto, and just keep fumbling. Every single time, there's always something wrong with the game. Even if they can have the most beautiful marketing strategy with Sparking Zero, the gameplay is just not that well done. Demon Slayer having some of the prettiest art style in all of anime, and they translated it well into the story mode. The story mode was like 3 hours long or not even, I don't even remember. Like, they've gotta really hone in and craft a well-crafted complete experience for them to stop losing fans, because these people that buy these games are people that have grown up with anime games. I would never stop playing anime games because I grew up with them. I'll never forget Clash of Ninja. I'll never forget Tenkaichi 3. You know, I think they've really got to hit with this one specifically for Demon Slayer. I think if they miss with this one, I don't think anyone's giving this a chance again if they flop again for the second time. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think about both announcements. I'm still excited for both, but yeah, that's gonna be it for me. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. That's gonna be it for me, and I'm